party people. Hello, it's Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. We are back here today with more missing link doings. So if you have been following along with us, thank you so much. I've been getting lots of comments and likes and subs and all kinds of stuff from this series that we've been doing, and it's really been a lot of fun. I've seen people have been posting on the Facebook page about things that they've made with the projects that we've done thus far. And so, let's see. This week we are going to do the Loopity Loop, which sounds fun and looks pretty easy. We're still in easy links, so I'll show you what it looks like. That's what we're gonna do. So, we invite anybody who wants to come along and try these things. For the most part, I am doing these things for the first time on camera because we are a community that supports growing. I've gotten questions about, like, Randy, why don't you practice this? Because that kind of defeats the purpose. We're supposed to be able to learn together and support one another, and that's kind of what we're doing with this series. So if you already know these techniques, and you're just like, what is this girl doing? I don't know these techniques, but I want to know, so that's what we're doing. So I invite anybody to come along. Let's get down to the mat, get this party started. Alrighty guys, here we are on the mat. So this is what we're working on today. These are the loopty loops. And it says we are going to need 16 gauge wire, a flat nose plier, a round nose plier, a bail forming plier, or a steel mandrel with 6 millimeters, that is 6 millimeters, flush cutter, a hand file, a rawhide mallet, a chasing hammer, a bench block, liver of sulfur, steel wool, and a rotary tumbler. So I'm not going to liver of sulfur or rotary tumbler. We also need a ruler. And we're just going to jump right on into it. So this is what they got. And I am going to get my tools. So here's my 16 gauge wire and flat nose plier, round nose plier, bail forming plier, 6 millimeters. That must be this guy. This guy, the bigger guy. Flush cutter, the rawhide mallet, and the chasing mallet. Okay, so chasing hammer, and I don't have a rawhide mallet, but this is like a what do you call this? The pretty close to the rawhide mallet. Let's just go with that. Yeah, all right, so let's get this party started, they said. So it says that we need 4.5 inches of 16 gauge wire. Okay, so here is my 16 gauge wire. I'm going to use bronze, and we're going to measure out 4.5 inches. Here we go with the flush cutter. Got it. Okay. Now, it says, oh, this one has less pictures. Less pictures, more stuff. Okay. All right. I see you, the missing link. What do we got going on here? Okay. It says, bend the middle of the wire around the 6 millimeter barrel of the bail forming pliers, forming a U shape with the tails facing down as seen in figure 1. So I don't know if you guys can see figure 1. This is what it looks like. So Okay, I assume they will be even. Tails facing down. Kinda even. Got it. Okay. Crisscross the wire tightly around the barrel, forming a complete circle or loop, with the tails facing upward. Crisscross the wire ends around the barrel again, ending with both wires pointing down. Okay, so I take that to mean we are going to crisscross and first go up with both of them. Like so. So they said point them up. Got it. There's no picture for this. Crisscross the wire ends around the barrel again, ending with both wires pointing downward. There should be 3 wraps shown around the top side of the barrel. Okay, so this to me is 1 wrap. So, I'm going to bring it around to point down. And also this one, I'm going to bring it around to point down. So everything is pointing down. And I have 3 wraps on the top. Okay. There should be 3 wraps shown around the top side of the barrel and 2 wraps shown on the bottom. That looks correct. Okay. Both tail wires should be pointing downward. So we got that. All right. Now, moving on to step 3, as seen in figure 3. Seen in figure 2. Measure 5/8 or 1.5 centimeters from the middle of the loop and flush cut 1 tail wire at that point. File this end smooth, grasp one end of the tail wire with the back of the round nose plier and roll it forward, forming a simple loop. Repeat on the other tail, making sure that the cut ends of the wire are both on the same side of the link. Okay, so here it looks like they've cut this, they've made a simple loop, and the tail ends on this side, and so does this one. So that's what I am to understand. So, all right, we're going to cut it, they said. 5/8. Let me take this off of here. Oh, Mr. Ruler, where did you go? Here you are. Okay, 5/8. Or 1.5 centimeters. Is this centimeters? Yeah. Well, 1.5 centimeters from the middle of the loop. The middle of the loop. Okay. The middle of the loop. I'm using centimeters, and I'm seeing, so this is 1, 5. So about right here. Okay. Looks right. Measure 1.5 centimeters from the middle of the loop and flush cut 1 tail wire at that point. File the end smooth. File the end smooth. Okay. Grasp one end of the tail wire with the back of the round nose plier. Okay. The back of the round nose plier. Roll it forward, forming a simple loop. Okay. So this is the back of the round nose plier. And roll it forward, forming a simple loop. Hey-oh. Hey, look at me. Oh, I'm surprised. All right, that's what I got. Repeat with the other tail wire, making sure that the other one is going the same direction. All right, so back to the ruler with the centimeters. In the middle loop. So about right there. Okay. That cut wasn't very good. Let me go again. Okay, and then file it. Okay. And then they said they wanted to go the same direction. So if I wanted to go the same direction as this one, I have to then turn it, right? So it's going to go this way because now my tail ends here and my other tail end here. Check. Okay. Oop. Okay. All right, that looks to be what they have. So that was figure 2. So what we did looks pretty good. I'm quite impressed with it. Now it says hammer the center loop several times on each side with the rawhide mallet on the bench block. The center loops will spread out slightly. Okay, so we're going to come in here. Let me back you out a little bit. So we're going to come in here, and they said on each side, we are going to hammer. Now, I'm kind of looking for... I don't want to hammer my finger. I'm really bad at hammering, so I don't want to hammer my finger. I was thinking like, oh, do I have like something I can hold this with? Like a clamp or something? So it did spread out. Kind of try to just get it back into shape a little bit. All right. All right. It says, okay, hammer the center loop several times on each side with the rawhide mallet on the bench block. The center loops will spread out slightly. Flatten the curves of each simple loop with the chasing hammer on the bench block. Next, hammer the curves on each simple loop. The curves, okay. To add texture. Close the simple loop with the flat nose pliers if they open when you hammer them, okay. So, all right, well, we'll do that. Where's the chasing hammer? Mine spread out a lot, I feel. I don't know that I'm in love with it the way that it's trying to be right here. So I'm going to try to straighten it out a little bit because, oops. Maybe I gotta go back in here. Oh, can't fit that in there. All right, well, it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to do the loops with the chasing hammer. Okay. I gotta straighten this up. I don't know what's happening here. It's kind of got a little bit wonky on me. There we go. That's better. All right. Tighten this up, they said. Straighten it out. Got it. Okay. Then it says, oxidize the link with liver of sulfur. And la-ti-da about that. Okay, so we're not going to do that, but let me show you what I got here. Get this all straightened up. So, yeah, that looks pretty good. Just do a little bit of straightening. Okay. So, like all things, I think that this would just need practice, but let me show you what they have, okay, on their links. Here they are, close up, and then here's what I have on mine. So, it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Looks like maybe I could do a little more flat edge on this side. With my hammer. No, not that one. This one. Just the very edge. Ugh. Okay, now it looks flat like the other side, so that's pretty good. They look a little more cohesive now. All right. I mean, all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I think that it can make some cute links. I think if you made a whole bunch of them for your necklace or your whatever, you'd probably get into a good rhythm with it. But for the first try, I am pretty excited about it. All right, guys, so this is what we got going on. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. I think like it, like most things, we're going to need practice, but it's going to make some super cute links. I hope you guys are enjoying this book and doing projects along with us. And if you are, great. I've just been really excited about it. And I've seen a lot of people who are like, oh, this is fun. So I'm just happy that everybody's enjoying it. So I'm going to post this up. I'm going to pick out some videos to put at the end of this, this video. If you haven't seen some of the other things that we've done on the missing link, I will link the playlist there so you can see all the things from the playlist. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.